Listen up, soldier. Square your stance and steady your breathing. What you're about to face is no ordinary American luxury cruiser. This is restricted hardware, a silent assassin dressed in refinement, a weapon camouflaged as a grand touring masterpiece. Introducing the 2026 Cadillac Eldorado, the rebirth of a badge that once reigned over asphalt like a crowned conqueror, now returning as America's most calculated automotive strike platform. You don't drive this creation, you deploy it. When Cadillac revived the Eldorado, they didn't dust off a museum trophy, they stormed the arsenal. This isn't a nostalgia trinket, it's a retaliatory strike, a declaration that American luxury is done playing defense. It's advancing toward Europe's stone walls, toward Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Maybach, armed with more force, more presence, and more unfiltered swagger than any four-wheeled monument wrapped in chrome has ever dared to unleash. The 2026 Eldorado doesn't arrive, it infiltrates, a stealth aircraft that refuses to hide. Its armored silhouette and blade-like LED gaze slice through darkness like tactical optics. The grille stands like a defensive shield carved from volcanic metal. Its profile, a fighter jet frozen mid-approach. This isn't styling, it's militarized craftsmanship disguised as sculpture. Vector-based aerodynamics, reinforced frame engineering, and adaptive air suspension, tuned to flatten highways like a roaming fortress reclaiming hostile ground. Fire the ignition, and you don't hear a motor, you hear resurrection. Beneath that elongated plated hood sits a 6.2-liter twin-turbo V8 fused with electric thrust, releasing over 750 horses of ballistic discharge. 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, not with supercar tantrums, but with the controlled vertical surge of a stealth aircraft defying gravity. No drama, no hesitation, just muted, unstoppable velocity. Inside, you're not in a cabin, you're in a command module. A panoramic digital war room wraps around you with holographic sharpness. Every metric, every radar-coded graphic, every alert is designed to lock your focus like a pilot clearing hot for a precision run. The wheel feels confiscated from an experimental aerospace prototype. The seats, carbon-reinforced thrones wrapped in ballistic-grade Alcantara, built for commanders rather than chauffeured passengers. Tap a single control and the Eldorado answers instantly. No pause, no question. A compliant machine awaiting mission parameters. Here's where this machine abandons the imitators. While pretenders preach comfort, this one preaches authority. While others whisper about smoothness, this one emits a controlled growl under stress. The adaptive suspension analyzes the road 500 times per second, recalibrating constantly to remain locked, grounded, and immovable. You feel the mass, the discipline, the deliberate motion beneath you like a panther in composite armor. Cadillac didn't just supply strength, they engineered obedience. Torque-vectored all-wheel drive, launch-ready combat protocols, and a stealth mode that hushes mechanical signature, adjusts exhaust tone, dims external lighting, and masks visibility for covert withdrawal. Hear this clearly, soldier. This unit isn't built for fragile souls. It is not for the coddled or the timid. The 2026 Eldorado isn't designed for chauffeurs. It's sculpted for field leaders. Every element is tuned for supremacy. Aero channels lock in like a fighter shifting into attack posture. The chassis lowers, airflow tightens, drag sharpens. You merge with the highway, unyielding, sovereign. Carbon ceramic braking equipment stands by to halt this 5,000-pound luxury juggernaut with surgical stop force. Push it across open asphalt, and the Eldorado doesn't protest, it collaborates. It senses intention like a loyal wingman predicting your next maneuver. Now, step back and evaluate. This is sophistication with a classified personality. Smoked chrome, armored grays, spectral blues that look destined for restricted bunkers. The taillights, vertical crimson traces pulsing like launch boosters at standby. Hood extractors reminiscent of air intake manifolds. Quad exhausts detonate like distant artillery behind hardened plating. Inside, reality shifts.
Ambient lighting becomes mission lighting, command red, recon blue, or covert blackout. The 32-speaker system doesn't play sound, it surrounds you in 360-degree kinetic pressure. Nothing exists for vanity, everything serves a role. Synthetic interior leather repurposed from Kevlar, digital rear display using infrared for night movement detection, navigation loaded with encrypted routing methods borrowed from private security convoys and government fleets. Now, let's discuss supremacy. In full strike configuration, the 2026 Eldorado reaches 205 miles per hour, a velocity once reserved for exotics, yet it delivers with monk-level composure. No frenzy, no weakness, just guided aggression. Europe has Bentley, Germany has Maybach. Now, America fields a mobile command sovereign, a rolling superpower. Best part, you don't need seven-figure clearance. Early intel suggests an entry price near $180,000, rising to around $250,000 for the Black Recon variant, equipped with carbon-armored skin, radar-diffusing materials, and adaptive night vision strike tech. So, pay attention, soldier. The 2026 Eldorado isn't for fantasists. It's for leaders, for asphalt tacticians, for drivers who don't park a machine, they position it. This is Cadillac reclaiming the crown, not as a throwback, but as a revival.